Hey y'all, so I know y'all probably tired of seeing me with this red hair because I know I am. The girl canceled on me to do my next hairstyle. And I know y'all probably tired of me filming these videos in the bathroom, but this is the only place that got good lighting. So until I get back to Tallahassee, this one I'm going to be filming my videos, so yep. What is that? Oh, that's on my camera. But anyway, by the title of the video, this will be a story time requested by one of my Snapchat followers. I guess she's a subscriber also. And then I had a couple more other people ask me to talk about the application process and visitation hours. So we'll start with the application process and the visitation hours first. So as far as the application process, I had to take the basic SAT, ACT, and I got a 21. And I applied for like mainly all four of the schools, but only like the basic colleges like USF and FIU and FAMU like accepted me. I guess everybody else wanted higher scores, so whatever. But yeah, so I decided to go to FAMU because it was cheaper. I didn't want to be close to home because I live in Miami, and it's an 8-hour drive from Miami to Tallahassee. 6 hours and 30 minutes if you take another route. But I didn't want to be too close to home, but I didn't want to be too far away either. And I have family that also goes to FAMU. And some friends that was going there too, and my boyfriend was going there also. So yeah, but he's not really the main reason why I went to FAMU, because that wasn't my first choice of college, but it just worked out that way, you know. And I don't regret, really, can I speak? I don't regret going there either. I love it. I love going to HBCU. Like, it's a whole different type of experience when you go to HBCU. Like, I wouldn't even know what to do if I didn't go to HBCU. Like, I just love it. To be honest, I ain't go to none of the football games. I ain't gonna lie. I think I said this in the last video. Me and son don't get along. But I'm going to try to change that this year coming up. That's basically it about the application process. I did a written mail-in application. I didn't do an online application. I did a mail-in application. And they hit me up. I probably did the application around October, November. And they told me I was accepted in December. Actually, on Christmas Day, I got the message saying that I was accepted and stuff like that. After that, you know, you have to let them know that you're going to go there, and you have to get all your information into them and stuff like that. I'm sorry, y'all. My mama was calling me. But that's basically it for the application process. As far as the visitation, I lived in FAMU Village East, 2nd floor. And they have, I forgot the name of them. Like, you have RAs and you have people that's over the RAs. I think they're called clerks. I think they're over the RAs. So like, your RA may be cool, but when it comes time to inspections and stuff, to inspect if your room is clean, they come right along with your RAs. So your room could be messy and your RA might pass you. But if they there and they don't play that, like, you will fail your inspection. So we had 2 of those. It was 2 older ladies. They used to sit at the front desk like morning to like evening. I think morning to evening. No, one came in morning to evening, and then one came in like afternoon to 12 o'clock. And then you had an older man stay there all night and stuff like that. So they were kind of strict, but they wasn't really strict to me. Like, if they knew you and you spoke to them like on a daily basis and, you know, had manners or whatever, they'll get to know you and you'll be cool. But if you rude and you ain't live there, you just walk through there without signing in and stuff like that, and they know you don't live there, like, they're gonna say something. But they was really cool to me. So they knew me and my boyfriend face. Visitation hours was 10 to 12. You can't have nobody in there after 12. But we don't listen. And it's all about what you do. Like, it's all about not getting caught. I shouldn't even be telling y'all what to do, because like, I don't want y'all to be like, blaming me. But what I did, I'm not living in Village no more, so I don't care. But what I did was have my boyfriend come in before 12 and never come out. Like I told y'all, he spent the night at my house for a couple, at my room a couple times. So he would come in before 12 and never leave. They watch cameras sometimes, so if like they know you don't stay here, especially because that person, like they used to you signing that person in. So let's say if my boyfriend was out in the hallway playing around after 12 and they watch the camera and they recognize him, then they'll know that he don't stay here. But if my boyfriend come in there before 12 and don't leave, it'll slip their mind. And I never signed him out, and they probably used to that by now. Like, they're not that strict. So, and my boyfriend used to, like, talk to them, speak to them, be nice to them. Like, when you do that, like, they probably know what you do and just let it slide. And I have some cool ass RAs, to be honest. Like, they were so cool. Like, she'll tell you, like, I don't want to find y'all, but it's not me if I have to find y'all, because she know that the clerks, like, they be over they backs and stuff like that. But just be careful what you do if you're trying to have somebody in there after hours. But when I was in there, it was 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. and I think it's probably like that with other dorms. You never know. I know some other people said they got caught or almost got caught. Like, I never got caught. So I'm living in phase 3 now. I don't know how strict they is. I don't even think they're strict at all, but I don't know yet. So on to the video. It's a story time, and it's going to be a story time on when I went to the club. Now, I don't really have a lot of story times, but this was one I was like, oh, I can use. So it was around January, February month, because I remember the hairstyle I had. I don't have my old phone that actually would have told me the exact day, because I took pictures on that day. But it was around January, February, and yeah. So the weather in January, February is kind of cold in Tallahassee. So it was this party called Juice Wars, and I didn't really go to a party unless it was like really hype. I'm sorry, y'all. My mama keep blowing me up, but I only went to major parties that was hype. So it was called Juice Wars, and a lot of people was talking about going, so I was like, okay, I want to go. And we had a friend that just started the spring semester, so she never really went out to the parties that we went to in the fall, and she wanted to experience going out to a party, so she decided she wanted to go. So we got our tickets either the day of or the day before. Really don't remember. But we got our tickets. And then I actually wore this shirt. Now that I remember, I wore this shirt, and I wore a skirt, and I wore some platform sandals, because I don't wear heels. Like, my feet be killing me. I'm flat foot. But that's what I had on. And then, yeah, so we started getting ready around 8 o'clock. We didn't have no car, so we had to catch that shuttle. And the shuttle came around like 9:30, 10-ish. So we started getting ready around 8:30. And, we was down there to make it. No, I'm thinking about another party. We didn't make it to the shuttle on time because we didn't realize that I think the shuttle was a little earlier than expected. So it's always a crowd to get on the shuttle. And the shuttle comes back, but they come back in like a 45 minutes to an hour span. So like, if you're trying to get in for free and you're going to get on the second or third shuttle, that's probably not going to work out for you. So we decided that we wanted to get an Uber. And other people were thinking like us, they get Ubers too. So Ubers was very expensive. Like, even though we was gonna like split fare, it was still expensive if we was gonna split fare. And it was about 8 of us. So it was like, forget that. Then my boyfriend, he not a party person. Like, he not a going out person like that. So he wasn't gonna go. And my friends was like, oh, ask Sean, that's my boyfriend's name. Ask Sean, or whatever. I was like, he gonna tell me no, but if y'all ask him, he might say yeah. So they called him up and asked him. He said, okay, I'll let y'all know. But eventually he came. So my boyfriend got a BMW, but he got a small one. His roommate got a big one, so he took his roommate car. We were still squished up. Like I said, it's 8 of us. I'm sitting in the front. He's driving. So it's like 6 other people in the back seat, you know. And the place is 15 minutes away from FAM campus. So, yeah, we're not close. 15-minute wait in a car. Like, we're not close at all. So we get to the party. I didn't have money because, like, I just didn't have money. Like, you can bring $10 to $20 to skip that long free line, because to be honest, it might be free, but they letting one person in every 5 minutes. So if you ain't get there early, and even if you get there early, because I remember my first party at FAMU, I got there early and I got there around 9, and I didn't get in maybe 9:10, and I didn't get into 12:30. Like, and I was like close to the front. They was letting one person in every 3 minutes. Like, they want that money so bad. So, yeah, so it was already a lot of people there when we got there. And it was like 8 of us. And they add 3 more people to the 8 of us. So 11 of us. And 3 of those people didn't want to stand in that line. They had money. I didn't have money. So my other friend stayed with me. I think my other friend didn't have money either. And my other friend didn't have enough money to cover all of us. So we decided to stay in a free line. It wasn't even a line. Like, it was a crowd. Like, that's how crazy it was. It was a crowd of people. It looked like the party was outside. You had people climbing in through windows and everything trying to get in. Like, that's how crazy that line was. Like, they was pushing. It was hot. We're not even in the club yet, and it looked like we was outside partying. So, mind you, this place was like a barnyard. Like, it looked like we're in the country. Like, the parking lot is like on grass, on mud. Like, it looked like a barnyard up in there, for real. I went there to like 2 other parties, but they wasn't as packed as this one was. So yeah, so we waited in line for like 2 hours again. We finally get up there. They let in a couple people in at the time. By the time we get there, the place is like full at this point. Like, it's people like almost to the front of the door. Like, that's how much people is in the party. It's so hot. And mind you, people be smoking up in there. So the oxygen levels is down, okay? So it's so hot already. My friend, she want to get blue juice. Oh, this is what I was supposed to say. It's called Juice Wars. It's a juice party. And a juice party is a fraternity party. And juice is their signature liquor. Like, Sigmas have blue juice. I think the Iotas have Centaur Piss. Don't quote me, because I'm going off of what I remember. And I think the Qs have like some liquor called oil or something. I don't know. But do your research, because I'm probably wrong. But yeah, so it's a juice party. So my friend, she like, oh, I want to get some blue juice, whatever. My first party at FAM, that was the first juice I drank, and I was turned. Like, I ain't never had nothing like that in a, like, ever. Like, I really wasn't a drinker because I couldn't stand the taste of liquor. But when I tasted that, like, whatever they mixed it with, like, I was like, I can deal with this. I can deal with this. I was turned off that juice the first party at FAM. So I knew it was good. And I didn't really want to go because, like, the spot we had in the party, it was so crowded that if we came back, we probably wouldn't have that spot anymore. But I didn't want to be left by myself, so I decided to go with them to go get some juice. And I wasn't feeling well. So that's when we went and get the juice or whatever. We took a long time to get the juice because everybody fighting over the juice. People drunk trying to get more. And it's just crazy. So we managed to go back to our spot. We drinking the liquor. I ain't eat all day. I told you I wasn't feeling well. So my stomach was like, I was about to throw up. Like, I'm like, I don't feel good, y'all. Like, I'm about to throw up. My stomach is like not feeling good. So they like, oh my gosh, really? Like, they like, I don't know what to tell you and stuff like that. Like, it was just so packed and hot in there, like, sweating, and I did a full face of makeup, like, really. But then, like, it started wearing off, so I started dancing, and that juice started hitting me. I went back for 2 more cups, like, it was crazy. And then the party ended. We wasn't in there for that long, because we was in line longer than we was inside. So when the party ended, they turned the lights on. It was raining outside. Police came. I don't know why, but police came. It's raining. If y'all know about rain and girls, it don't mix. Like, what girl about to go out in the rain? And it's January, February. So when it was raining, it was cold at the same time. I didn't want to wear no jeans and no long sleeves or nothing because when I go in the club, I know it's going to be hot and I'm going to be sweating. So I'm out here with this little thin crop top on, a skirt. Like, I'm freezing. So nobody wants to go outside and go through the door because it's raining. Even the boys didn't want to go out there. But the police came and they started grabbing and dragging people out. Like, you gotta go, move, like, move, we gotta go. So that's when eventually we had to go outside. Like, it's like a little porch thing. So eventually we got moved out there. And you got boys fighting with the police, like, don't touch me, F you, like, cursing and snapping at the police. They going back and forth. I'm like, oh, MG, like, I hope it's not going to be another episode when it's, like, black people versus cops, like, not right here in front of me. This is not about to happen. Are you serious? Like, they just going back and forth with the police, like, don't touch me, F boy, F in. Like, they just going off. Like, you better not touch me, blah, blah, blah. Like, they seem like they got guns in their car. Like, I'm like, chill out. Like, what the heck? It's raining outside. The police is trying to force us to get outside in the rain. Like, what? Like, it's cold. Like, I'm tipsy. All my friends tipsy. And mind you, my boyfriend dropped us off. So, it's about 3 a.m. in the morning. He not answering his phone. And where we was, it was no signal at all. I got Sprint, so I be having bad service. And nobody else has service either. So, all of us calling his phone, like, answer, like, we need you to pick us up. And it's just getting worse. We freezing out here. We stranded. And it's mud now because I told y'all it was like they parked on grass. So now it's mud. And the police blocked off the parking lot, not letting nobody out or anybody in. So finally we got in contact with my boyfriend. He knocked out sleep. We like, come get us please. Like, the police out here, it's raining. We don't have nowhere to go. The shuttle's been left. Like, nobody wants to leave. Like, it's crazy. So he was like, all right, I'm coming. He upset because we waking him up at 3 o'clock in the morning to come get us from this party. So finally he comes, but the police don't let him in. So we have to run through that mud in the rain to get to his car. Like, I messed up my new shoes running through that mud. And I ain't cleaned them shoes off for like a good 2 months after. But like, it was ridiculous. So we finally get in the car. And my boyfriend realized that he don't have his license and we got to pass by the police. So he was about to let my friend drive who been drinking. And we like, hell no, you not about to let this girl drive. She been drinking. Like, you just better take this loss and like hope and pray these police don't stop you. Like, that's what we was like, hell no. So that's when he was like, okay, fine. And then we just made it back to the village safe after that. That was crazy. I didn't want to have another night like that. Like, it wasn't even enjoyable at that point. But I really don't have any more juicy stories to be coming back during the story time. So I hope y'all enjoyed this story though. I'm out. I think I'm going to make another video. So stay tuned.